Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video we are rocking a new Sunday reset, and we're going to jump right into it today. I want to start by thanking Narwal for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I do not do a lot of sponsors at all, and I'm very selective when it comes to who I work with, and I am so excited to be partnering with Narwal today. Narwal is a leader in robotic cleaning since 2016, and they have now sold over 1.5 million vacuums, and I can see why. In today's video, I'm going to be using the brand new Narwal Freo Ultra X, a hands-free and completely worry-free robot vacuum and mop. It's self-cleaning, self-washing, and self-drying, and it integrates both vacuuming and mopping. You guys know this house gets a ton of use on our floors. There are 7 of us that live here, and 4 of those are crazy young boys, and they trek in a ton of dirt and mud, and I love that they are outside playing, so I never want to stop them from coming inside, getting water and snacks, and going back out. So when Narwal reached out to me to partner together, I absolutely was so thrilled to say yes. We're going to go ahead and get this unpacked, and I'm going to show you how incredible this works. I promise you guys, this is by far the best vacuum I have ever owned. The Narwal Freo Ultra X has so many amazing features. I can't even tell you how excited I was to use this thing. One of the things I was most excited about is the zero tangling floating brush. It picks up 99% of particles on your hard floors, and when it goes onto your carpet, it does not get tangled up, which is huge when you have long hair. My daughter has really long hair and it's everywhere. We also have 4 cats, and so there's a lot of hair, and it's wonderful to have it just picked up easily, and I don't have to worry about it tangling. It also has a really big chamber for your particles all throughout your floors, so I don't have to stop it a lot while it's cleaning. In fact, I don't think I stopped it once while it was mopping, or while it was vacuuming, I'm sorry, and I didn't worry about it getting full or tangled up while it was working. It also has AI dirt sense, which is, you guys, probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. When it's mopping your floors, it goes back to its home and it is able to detect if your floors are still dirty, and it will come back and re-clean the floors. So it monitors your wastewater to determine how clean your floors are, and if they're not spotless, it comes back and re-cleans the area again. So my entryway, this is a little bit embarrassing, but it did mop my entryway 4 times, you guys. That's how bad it was. And, you know, that's how I know it's clean. It also has an all-in-one station, which is phenomenal. It has its own wonderful smelling detergent, and in that one station, it takes care of everything. It auto mop washes, so the mop gets cleaned every time it's used. It air dries it with warm air. It automatically dispenses the right amount of detergent. It cleans the station, and it's got an auto dust bag drying rack as well. So it makes sure that everything on the robot vacuum is dry and clean, and it doesn't get gross and moldy and stinky, which is phenomenal. So it dries it, it washes the mop, and I think that is so incredible. And I'm not kidding you guys. It's just, I put it on and I don't have to think about it ever again. It's incredible. Once I had the robot vacuum set up and plugged in and charging, I went ahead and downloaded the app. The app allows for me to customize the cleaning every time I use the Freo. So I can choose to have it vacuum and mop at the same time to save time, or I can have it vacuum and then mop, just vacuum, or just mop. And once it's mapped out my whole house like you see there, I just go ahead and press start, and voila.
Freo Smart Vacuum Then Mop started.
One of the coolest features of this vacuum and mop is that it has auto brush and mop lifting. So the roller brush can be lifted while it's mopping to prevent the dirt from spreading all around. That's definitely irritating when you're watching things just kind of fly around and you're waiting for your robot to pick it up. And the mop lifting is amazing too, because it lifts up when it's going over low pile carpets to make sure that it doesn't get them wet and soppy. So I'm just going to take a second now to pick up my island chairs, and we're going to let this bad boy get to work. So as you see right now, he is vacuuming the rug. So he is making sure, I call him he, we named him Remy after the mouse on Ratatouille, which is my favorite movie. But as you can see here, he's working the edges. So he is making his way around all of the rugs and the edges of the house to make sure he gets all of the dirt and everything from the edges before he comes back around and does the mopping. So here you can see those mop heads at work spinning away, and it has swivel technology to make sure that it's getting into all of those hard to reach places, like around the door frames and around my island chairs, things like that. So I was so incredibly impressed with how well it was mopping everything. While that was working away, I decided to take some time to wipe down my stools. This is something I should probably do more often. I don't do it enough, but we're going to go ahead and give these a quick wipe down. And then I'm also going to wipe down my island. I haven't done that in a really long time too. And since I don't have to worry about spending time mopping, I figured I could do some less liked chores, get some other things done that I don't typically like to do. Now this video was filmed before I filmed a few others that you've already seen. So if things look a little bit different, no, I didn't put things back the way they were. They just hadn't been done yet. So I hadn't done my spring decorating yet, and I hadn't replaced the mirror in our family room. So promise I didn't put those things back. I just filmed this before that. Since I was already committed to getting some things done that I don't typically enjoy doing, I decided to keep with it, and I'm going to wipe down my pendant lights here on my island. This is definitely one of my least favorite chores, and honestly, one of my most forgotten. I think because they're clear and I don't often look at them because I'm really short and am below them. I don't really notice all the time how dusty and dirty they get, but boy, do they. So I'm just using some glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth to wipe them down and get them nice and shiny again. I love these pendants because they are clear glass and they just kind of disappear into my kitchen when they're not turned on. And they were extremely affordable. They're from Amazon. I paid less than $100 per pendant light, which is huge considering how expensive pendants can be. I will try to remember to link them for you down below. If you don't see them, just holler at me and I'll find you that link. Once I was done wiping down the pendant lights, I wanted to quickly wipe off the island here so that any of this dirt and buildup could get down onto the floor so that the vacuum could get it cleaned up while it was still going. Again, while I was on that rampage of getting some things done that I don't love to do, I wanted to take a second to dust off some things here in my living room, like the windowsills and some of the other surfaces. This is definitely something I need to do more often, probably every weekend. I remember as a kid, this was one of my chores, and I was responsible for dusting things in my house. That was a chore I had to do every weekend. Did you guys have chores? My kids definitely have chores, but dusting is not on there, but maybe it needs to be. We did just recently redo their chore list, and we added some new things like wiping down the counters and the baseboards, just so those things could get done a little bit more often, considering when you're the only one doing them, they don't happen as often as they should. So maybe I need to add in some regular dusting as well. I also wanted to take a second to just say thank you to each and every one of you for all of the incredible support that you have been showing me on my videos recently. I feel like this is probably one of the most supportive communities on YouTube. Everybody has always been so kind for the most part, and I just feel like that has grown exponentially over the last few weeks. And it has been a tough few weeks here in my household. I have been very honest with you guys about that, and I just can't thank you enough for all of the support that you have shown me and my family. So I feel like I need to just say thank you in every single video for all of your continued support. It just really means the world to all of us. as I'm finishing up the dusting here in my family room, I'm so wishing that there was a robot duster like the robot vacuum. I am so impressed with the Narwal Freo Ultra X robot vacuum and mop. You guys, I am not kidding. There are very few products in this world that I want to sing my praises over and over, and this is by far probably number one on my list. I am so impressed with the job that it does. Look at my sparkling floors in the background. I couldn't be more thrilled. It's so easy to be able to turn it on at night. I can pick the areas in my house to have it clean. And mainly what I do is select to have it clean the busiest areas in my home. So my entryway, my kitchen, my dining room, and the open area in the middle. It's great every single morning to just walk out to clean floors and not panic when people are going to come over, because you guys, I'm not kidding, my floors get so dirty. So thank you so much to Narwal for sponsoring today's video. I will have a link for you down below on how you can get your hands on the Narwal Freo Ultra X. I want to thank you guys for spending some time with me today on this beautiful Sunday. I hope that this video was motivating for you and relaxing. And if you are not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe and come back for more. I post 3 new videos every single week. I post a Sunday reset every single Sunday for some cleaning motivation, and I post every Wednesday and Friday. I love to decorate my home. I love to do fun organizing projects, cook, and take you on fun trips with my family. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video and you will come back and see me again in the very near future. I hope you guys are having a beautiful start to early spring. Every single day gets a little bit longer, and I'm so excited for warmer days, time on the front porch, birds singing, and leaves on the trees and beautiful flowers. So hope you guys are having a gorgeous week, and I will see you very soon. Take care, my friends.